Well, as the weather gets warmer, more of us will be out walking and jogging. But with that comes the sad reality that we need to protect our safety. It's an issue in the spotlight this week after the tragic death of Laken Riley. That 22-year-old nursing student was found dead on the University of Georgia campus. She had been jogging Thursday morning on popular forested trails on campus. Police say she died of blunt force trauma and had visible injuries. There's no indication that the suspect in custody, Jose Antonio Ibarra, knew Riley. And there's also concern closer to home. Last week, Enfield police arrested a man for following a teenage girl home while she was walking her dog at an apartment complex. According to police case reports, the suspect, Ariel Cintrone, asked the teenager to pet her dog. And then he took her hand and kissed it, followed her until she entered an apartment, then pounded on that apartment door. Cintrone ran off but was arrested by police, and they discovered he had a taser. He was arrested for breach of peace, stalking, and criminal possession of a firearm or electronic device. Now, many of these situations are crimes of opportunity, and it's hard to know when or where they can happen. But one expert points to steps you can take to help protect yourself.
Some basic things they can do to make themselves safer and a less suitable target for people that have criminal intentions. One of the things is don't wear, headphones or earbuds, while you're doing your outdoor activities so you can hear what's going on around you. Maybe do these kinds of activities with a friend, let people know where you're going, have your phone or some kind of like an AirTag with you so people can find you if they need to. Maybe do this activity in a place that is more populated with people around, which deters criminal activity.
That's Daniel Maxwell, distinguished lecturer at the University of New Haven and a former police officer. He also says you should carry an ID in case something happens and paramedics need to know who you are. You can take self-defense training, and if you are approached in a dangerous situation, run, shout, call 911, fight, basically do whatever you have to do to get away. And something else, always beware of what you're putting on social media.
If you want to, maintain your safety, posting where you are all the time is probably not the best way to go about that. And it's hard for people to resist staying off of social media. Everybody loves to do it, but you're telling the world where you are and what you're doing.
And Maxwell says stalking can be charged as a misdemeanor or a felony, and it's up to the court to decide whether a perpetrator is incarcerated. But he says legal measures to protect victims are fairly new.
Stalking behavior has been around forever. It wasn't codified into law until the early 1990s. And stalking is kind of in between harassment and threatening. And there were a couple of landmark cases.
The good news, Maxwell says, it's actually pretty rare that people are attacked while they are out alone. And while many of these cases are crimes of opportunity, he says if you believe you are being stalked, contact local police for resources.